What's up, guys? So, sorry it took me a little while. Holidays, everything's going crazy, but I am here with that review of the episode Furt. Yeah, these are like reviews. Why do you keep calling these recaps? Like, I'm not even telling you what happens. I'm just telling you what I think. Alright, so, on that episode. So, Bert and Carol getting married. Yes, I love those two so much. Let me just go around to the wedding in general. Bert and Carol's wedding was the cutest thing I have ever seen in my life. I don't even like weddings. I like to call myself cold because I don't usually have a heart for these type of things. But I will admit, I got semi-emotional during that wedding because it was that good. Okay, Bert and Carol, A+, A+. Doing it. And then, first of all though, can I just say, old white people dancing, my life is complete. What else happened? So Kurt's still getting bullied by Karofsky. I don't know how I feel about Karofsky's bullying because it's not as hardcore to me anymore. Well, I mean, it is just as hardcore, but I look at it differently now that we know, you know, like what's the dealio with Karofsky. It makes me look at things a lot differently. I hope he's not gone forever. I hope he comes back. So, I really do. Yeah, so the bullying situation. I've always thought Finn was a punk. For him to be the lead character, he does care the most about his self-image, reputation, and everything. Like, Finn, really? Come on now, you think that after a while, you know, a whole season of dealing with this and half a season later, well not even half, but you know what I'm saying, like you think you'd be over it by now, but negativo, Finn's still going strong with that self-esteem issue, so, psh, you know, whatever. But I did love the rest of the Glee Club coming up to Kurt's aid. That was so amazing. I don't get this irrational hate of Sam. First of all, I'm just throwing that in there. I'm just weaving that in there. I don't get this irrational Sam hate. Okay? And this had nothing to do with the Kurt. Well, it does because, you know, he's the one who, like, punched him. But I've been seeing a lot of stuff that's like, oh, you know, what Sam didn't do was that great. Like, he just cares about his image. He only jumped in after so-and-so. What is the deal with all the Sam hate? And actually, you know, I should save that. Let me just finish the Karofsky bullying. So, yeah, I love that the boys stood up to him. I love that Sam got in. I know Puck would have did damage had he been allowed to. Finn is just such a punk to me now. Like, Finn, come on. And I'm going to tell you also why Finn is a punk. Because Finn should have just told Rachel about Santana then when Rachel told him about Jussie. You know that waiting till the last second is always the cure to ruining stuff. Okay? So you should have just, like, Finn, man up. Man up, man. You're too tall to be acting this punkish. You are too damn tall for that. That's just what I gotta say. So, Karofsky getting expelled, that whole, I don't know, it was a little anticlimactic to me though. I thought it would have been a more giant explosive blowout prior to his expulsion and to, you know, like, I mean, the expulsion was good, but like when Kurt moves to Dalton Academy, which by the way, what the hell? But like if he's gonna transfer schools, like I was hoping it would be like a bigger blowout, like maybe Karofsky caught him in an alley somewhere and like seriously they just like scared the crap out of him or he couldn't take it anymore. It was a little anticlimactic for me, but you know, whatever. But that whole bullying situation is good. I hope that Karofsky's not gone forever. I'm looking for him. I'm looking for you, Karofsky. He's a background player that I didn't really think I was gonna like that much, but I love him now. So back to my story about this irrational Sam hate. Yeah, so Sam does some cutish, it was, no, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little weird when he first got on the knee and was like, I'm gonna marry you someday, and I was like, whoa, this is a little intense. But you know, if you really take the time to listen to his promise ring speech, it was really cute stuff. And it's exactly what Quinn needs right now, to be honest. And they're both vain, but they're in high school. So, come on now, let's not expect the world out of them just because she had a baby. She's still in high school. She's not that mature just yet. Okay, let's not forget that. But, so everybody's like on their I hate Sam right now. Well, not everybody. I still know some people who are like good for it. But everybody's on their I hate Sam right now. And I'm like, why? Like, Puck does not own her. And I don't get that. Like, I get if you're a fan of fucking Quinn, that's all good. Like, it's cool, have your ship and everything. You don't even have to like the whole, like, you know, for Brevins, is that their ship name or something now? You don't even have to like it. But I'm just saying, like, some of the reasons, like, they're making it seem like Puck has a collar around Quinn's neck and just can yank her back anytime he pleases. Like, come on, man's gonna have to step up. And if he's not stepping up right now, Sam is being cute. And they keep talking about his character's like boring right now, but what else is he supposed to be doing? Like, everybody complains that like the like other characters aren't getting a storyline of their own, so now you just want him to have some random big old storyline come. Like, what would he have a storyline about right now? He's obviously not the gay character anymore, so they're gonna have to hold off on that because, you know, they gotta find something to do with him. But I just think it's like a little too early to write him off. And plus, this show cannot continue with the same original 12 because don't tell me any way in heck that this school would still be winning stuff with just those 12, especially when like the Warblers and stuff are all BA. And don't even forget, we haven't even gotten back to vocal adrenaline. So I don't know, that's just my little rant. And I like Sam, and it's not because I'm like obsessed or, you know, court over street hungry. I think he's a little goofy, but like I just like Sam because he's good for Quinn right now. It is, you know, that's that. So my epic Santana Finn moment didn't exactly play out like I wanted it to. I was really hoping that there would be just a little bit of spark of something. Why? Let me tell you this. Let me tell you. Because first of all, I like Finn better when he's with Santana. Why? That makes no sense, but I'm living in a world of fan fiction where when I read them together, they play really good. It's probably not even going to translate to the screen, but I don't know. I think they're a little cutish, but the scene didn't go the way I wanted to. But Santana did get a little bit of development, which is what I needed, which is I'll deal with it because I love that. I know people hate Barty, is that their ship name? Brittany and Artie, like the life of them. I don't like them either. But what I do like is it seems to be opening up some floodgates for Santana, who is my favorite character on the show. No lie, she's my favorite. I love her so much. Opening some floodgates for her because, okay, first, her and Brittany used to be slutty best friends who are somewhat having sex with each other. Don't know if it's real. I mean, it's probably real. But, you know, you see what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying with this? Now, Brittany and that Artie situation, I think it made Brittany realize she doesn't want to be just somebody's, you know, replacement until others get out of juvie, and she doesn't want to be some type of slut that gets no respect. Her and Artie right now, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of making Brittany a little bit more legit. And I think Santana is not only getting jealous that Artie has his girl, but jealous of the fact that Brittany is no longer just one of those girls. Like, she's being included in like boyfriend, girlfriend only meetings and stuff, and Santana can't even like join that clique because she's not really dating Puck, she's just having sex with him. So I love that because it's starting to open up some new realms. It really is. And I'm excited for development. Any type of development I get on this show, I get excited. So that's where I'm going with this. So long live Barty as long as it brings Santana more to the forefront, and then after a while kick him to the curb. But you know, I don't want like to kick him to the curb so he can go back to Tina, because Tina and Mike is so cute. Tina and Mike is the cutest ish ever right now, and until they do something to mess them up, I just can't have Artie just rolling in there. I just can't do it, you know? Situation gonna have to drop some knuckles or something, and I want to see Mike get jealous, to be honest. I think that'd be something we haven't seen, and I'm looking forward to that. What else happened in this episode? Sue getting married to herself. I totally called that. I knew she was gonna get married to herself. It was pretty funny. And Carol Burnett, funny. Ohio, the duet was very good. I liked it. I liked it a lot, actually. But I mean, her storyline, like, I just watched it, but like, it didn't really like call out to me. I'm glad that they addressed her mom issues and stuff. She's just kind of like having, Sue Sylvester right now is having these side stories in which she's just amazing. But it's like, you know, it's just kind of like almost a filler to take up space. You know, it just wasn't anything that serious to me. But I liked it. It didn't mean I didn't like it. But that's just how I felt about it. Marry You was mad cute. Mad cute with all of them. Dude, it kind of reminded me of if you've gone on YouTube and seen that wedding couple who danced it forever. I think that's probably where they jacked that idea from, because that's exactly what it looked like, only Glee Club version. Sway, that was about the only time I approve of Mr. Schuster just getting up and singing, because that's what he needs to be doing. That's see, that's the type of Will Schuster I like. You're a teacher, you know, but I mean, like, you don't have to always jump in on the kids group numbers, you know, you sing, but your time has passed. Like, doing little things like singing at Burton Carroll's wedding, that's dope. Because Sway With Me went hard, okay? He was getting it on that stage. And then, like, oh, Just the Way You Are, I dig it. I dug it too. It was about time Finn stepped up, but I was still like, yeah, Finn, how about a whole episode way too late? You're kind of still lame to me. You haven't gotten my good graces. You can't even man up and tell Rachel. I wonder how she's gonna find out. I have a feeling it's next episode, and I wonder, like, how, if it's gonna be accidental, if he's actually gonna man up and tell her. I'm really hoping he just tells her, and they don't have something like, you know, Santana like tells her out of spite or something like that. I wouldn't like that. But, you know, Finn just needs to get his head on together. I'm sorry, this is like the worst recap ever. I'm just throwing that out there. This is like the worst one I've ever done, and I say that for everyone, but this one is truly the worst. But it's all good. Next week is sectionals. For sectionals recap, I'm gonna try and get back on my game with these, because I've been slacking just a little bit. But sectionals is up next week, and what the hell? Heather Morris and Harry Shum Jr. are doing a dance duet. That's all I saw that whole promo. I didn't care about what else was going on. That's all I saw. Okay, and that's probably what I'm going to be talking about for like 10 minutes on the next recap, because that looked dope. I've been waiting for them to get like some type of dancing spotlight, because how are you gonna have Beyonce's ex-dancer and like choreographer of the LXD and Been Up and Step Up 3 and all this crap just in the background lazing around? Come on, I know Britney got a little shine and Britney, but I just want more. They're the best dancers. Use them. This is how you win stuff, Glee. Use your talents wherever, ever they may be. And I know Santana got a solo in that episode, and I'm down. Remember, I said this like 3 recaps back. Why is Naya Rivera not getting more solos? They listen. They're watching. And they know. They knew I wanted a Santana solo. Snap your fingers. It was done. I'm excited. Alright. So that was me for Furt. I hope you guys had a really great holiday. All of my like 3 followers, viewers, whatever. Alright. See you guys next week for sectional.